Welcome back, survivalists. You know, surviving in the wilderness is one thing, but what about surviving the urban jungle? That's right, I'm talking about everyday preparedness, being ready for anything life throws at you. Now, having a fully stocked bug-out bag is great, but it's no good to you if you can't get to it. That's why today, we're diving headfirst into the essentials of EDC, everyday carry. These are the tools that'll be by your side through thick and thin, from a loose screw on a cabinet door to navigating a power outage. We're talking about the bare necessities, the top 10 items every man should have on his person, ready to tackle any situation. Remember, this is about being practical and prepared, so feel free to switch out items within these categories depending on your daily routine. If you're trekking through the Amazon, you'll need a different kind of blade than someone headed to the office. But the categories remain the same. Let's get to it. First up, we've got the Swiss Army knife of the EDC world, the Multitool. This little marvel is like having a toolbox in your pocket. I'm talking pliers for that loose screw on your sunglasses, a screwdriver for that wobbly chair at the office, a file to sharpen your hunting knife. The list goes on. I've used my trusty Multitool countless times in the wild. Once, deep in the Alaskan wilderness, I used mine to fix a broken snowshoe binding. It meant the difference between making it back to camp and spending a night exposed to the elements. Trust me, a good multi-tool is worth its weight in gold. You can find them in all shapes and sizes, so pick one that suits your needs and budget. Just make sure it's got a sturdy build and tools that lock securely in place. You don't want any accidents when you're putting your back into it. Remember, this is about being prepared, and a good multi-tool is preparedness in your pocket. Next up, we've got Paracord, a survivalist's best friend. This isn't your average piece of string, folks. Paracord is strong, durable, and incredibly versatile. You can use it to build a shelter, create a makeshift fishing line, hang your food out of reach of bears. You name it, Paracord can handle it. And the best part is, you can carry it discreetly. I've used Paracord to repair gear, build traps, and even fashion a splint for a sprained ankle. Out in the wild, it's a lifeline. Back in civilization, it's just as handy. Incorporate it into your EDC by weaving a paracord bracelet, using it as a keychain, or even replacing your shoelaces with it. You'll be surprised how often a bit of paracord comes in handy. Now, some of you might think a pen is a bit old-fashioned in this digital age, but let me tell you, a reliable pen is worth its weight in gold. Whether you're jotting down directions, signing a document, or even using it as a makeshift weapon in a pinch, a pen is an essential part of any EDC kit. I always carry a sturdy tactical pen with a glass breaker tip. It's saved my hide a few times, I can tell you that. Once I even used it to fend off a wild boar while trekking through the Borneo rainforest. But even a simple ballpoint pen can be a lifesaver. I remember once I was caught in a flash flood in the Australian outback. My phone was dead and my map was soaked. But luckily I had a pen and a small notepad in my pocket. I was able to leave a message for rescuers and mark my location on the map. So don't underestimate the power of the pen. It's a simple tool, but it can make all the difference in an emergency. Chapter 4, Belt, holding it all together. Now you might be thinking, bear a belt? Isn't that a bit obvious? And you'd be right, it is. But a good sturdy belt is more than just a fashion accessory. It's an essential piece of EDC gear. A strong belt can be used to hold up your pants, sure, but it can also be used as a tourniquet in an emergency, a strap for carrying gear, or even as a makeshift weapon. I once used my belt to fashion a sling for a broken arm after a nasty fall while climbing in the Himalayas. And let me tell you, it saved me a world of pain. Choose a belt that's made from durable material like leather or heavy-duty nylon. And if you're serious about your EDC, consider getting a tactical belt with a secure buckle and MOLLE webbing for attaching additional gear. Chapter 5. Lighter, your portable fire starter. Fire. It's one of the most basic human needs, essential for warmth, cooking, and signaling for help. And a reliable lighter is the easiest way to start one. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bear, you start fires with sticks and stones. And while that's true, in a survival situation, you don't always have time for that. A lighter is a quick and efficient way to get a fire going, especially in damp conditions. I always carry a waterproof lighter in my EDC kit, even if I'm just heading to the office. You never know when you might need to start a fire. I've used mine to light candles during a power outage, start a campfire on a backpacking trip, and even to burn off a loose thread on my jacket. Choose a lighter that's windproof and waterproof for maximum reliability. And remember, always practice fire safety and be mindful of your surroundings when starting a fire. Chapter 6: Knife, your trusted sidekick. A good knife is like an extension of your hand. It's a tool for cutting, prying, slicing, and so much more. From everyday tasks like opening packages to more demanding situations, a reliable knife is a must-have. Now, I know there are countless knife options out there, and the best one for you will depend on your lifestyle and needs. But whether you prefer a compact folding knife or a fixed blade, make sure it's well made and holds a sharp edge. I've relied on my knife countless times in the wild. From building shelters to preparing food, a good blade is essential. But even in urban environments, a knife can be incredibly useful. I've used mine to cut through tangled seatbelts after a car accident, and even to perform emergency first aid on a wounded hiker. Choose a knife that feels comfortable in your hand and that you can confidently handle. Staying hydrated is crucial, whether you're trekking through the desert or navigating the concrete jungle. Dehydration can sneak up on you, leading to fatigue, headaches, and even more serious health problems. That's why carrying a reusable water bottle is non-negotiable. Instead of relying on single-use plastic bottles, invest in a high-quality, reusable bottle that you can refill throughout the day. I always have my trusty water bottle by my side, filled with fresh, filtered water. It's saved me from dehydration countless times, especially during challenging expeditions in hot climates. But even on a regular day, having a water bottle on hand encourages me to stay hydrated and keeps my energy levels up. Choose a bottle that's durable, leak-proof, and easy to clean. Chapter 8: Flashlight, be your own beacon. When darkness falls, a reliable flashlight can be a lifesaver. Whether you're navigating a power outage, searching for something in a dimly lit area, or signaling for help, a dedicated flashlight is essential. While your phone might have a built-in flashlight, it's not ideal for extended use and can drain your battery quickly. A dedicated flashlight, on the other hand, provides a focused beam of light and often has multiple brightness settings. I always carry a compact but powerful flashlight in my EDC kit. It's helped me navigate through dense forests at night, find my way back to camp after dark, and even signal for help during an emergency. Choose a flashlight that's compact, lightweight, and uses readily available batteries. Trust me, a good flashlight is worth its weight in gold when you're plunged into darkness. Chapter 9: Battery charger, stay powered up. In today's tech-dependent world, a dead phone battery can feel like a matter of life or death. Whether you rely on your phone for navigation, communication, or even just entertainment, having a portable battery charger in your EDC kit can be a game changer. Imagine being stranded in an unfamiliar city with a dead phone battery, or worse, needing to call for help but not having enough juice. A portable charger provides peace of mind, ensuring that you can stay connected and powered up no matter where you go. I always carry a compact, high-capacity charger in my EDC kit, especially when I'm traveling or venturing into the wilderness. It's allowed me to stay connected with loved ones, navigate unfamiliar terrain, and even document my adventures, all without worrying about my phone dying on me. Choose a charger that's compatible with your devices, has a fast charging speed, and is compact enough to carry comfortably in your pocket or bag. Chapter 10: Carabiner, your EDC multi-tool. Finally, we have the humble Carabiner. This simple yet versatile tool is often overlooked, but it can be incredibly useful in a variety of situations. From attaching keys to your belt loop to securing gear to your backpack, a carabiner keeps your essentials organized and within easy reach. But its uses extend far beyond just organization. I've used carabiners to create makeshift shelters, hang food out of reach of animals, and even to rappel down steep cliffs. In an urban environment, a carabiner can be used to attach a bag to a table, secure a bike to a rack, or even as an improvised self-defense tool. Choose a carabiner that's made from durable material like aluminum or steel, and make sure it has a secure locking mechanism. Trust me, a carabiner is a small investment that can pay off big time in a pinch. Outrow, stay prepared, stay safe. So there you have it, folks, the 10 essential items every man should carry every single day. These simple tools can make all the difference in a variety of situations, from everyday mishaps to unexpected emergencies. Remember, being prepared isn't about being paranoid. It's about being responsible and resourceful. By carrying these essential items, you're equipping yourself to handle whatever challenges life throws your way. Now, if you want to take your preparedness to the next level, I've got another video you need to check out. It's all about the 10 essential items every man should have in his car.